All right, now we only have the last installation video left, which is about how to install the presets in Aria Connector. I want to clarify that the official and final presets of Aria Connector will come with version 5. This means that the presets we are sharing now are not the final ones. They are simply a starting point, a way to help new users so they do not feel overwhelmed when they see many settings and do not know where to begin. You will receive these presets either directly from us or from one of the community groups on MQL or Telegram inside a presets folder for Aria Connector. In this folder, you will find a section for new users with OpenRouter, which is the provider we selected and for which we created the key. Out of the 4 available presets, 2 include stop loss and take profit with XGBoost. We do not recommend using those yet because XGBoost is still being fine-tuned. The final presets will be available in about 15 to 20 days. So to avoid complications for new users, it is best to use the preset that includes 3 free AIs from OpenRouter, along with stop loss and take profit based on AI recommendations. Now let's go to our terminal. Let's see what we have here. By default, there is already a single OpenRouter AI consultation configured. So open the expert, go to Properties, click Load, and locate the Aria Connector Presets folder on your desktop. Then open the New Users folder and select the file for OpenRouter with 3 free AIs plus AI recommendations for stop loss and take profit. Once it is loaded, you will see that XGBoost is set to false, and stop loss and take profit are set to AI recommendations. You will also notice multiple query options, some set to true and most set to false, since in this case we are only using 3 AIs from OpenRouter. There are several additional parameters that we do not need to worry about right now. For example, the query frequency is set to every 10 minutes. Confidence is preset at 70%, which is a good starting value. I would not change it for now. Then stop loss and take profit are configured to follow AI recommendations. The lot size is set with a 1% dynamic risk, which is appropriate, and trailing is already activated with its percentages, so you can start trading right away. And the rest of the parameters we will review step by step later, but for now, leave them as they are. This way, you can see how Aria Connector starts operating. As soon as you click OK, the new preset will be loaded and the system will begin working. Always make sure everything is enabled. This step is crucial because sometimes the auto trading button is overlooked. The same goes for the algorithmic trading button and the option in Tools Options. Remember, there are 3 places where it must be activated. Now, the system will perform its first query. During this process, you will not be able to press some of the buttons that are normally available, such as the AI status buttons or the visual panel of Aria Connector. The first query will always take longer than the following ones because it needs to update the available AIs and all the initial values. Later, these calculations are updated automatically every certain period, so they do not interfere while the system is executing a trade. It is possible that the first time you will see an error message, but do not worry. This happens because the initial query has not yet been completed across all AIs, but it is nothing to be concerned about. Just wait, and once the response is ready, you will see it in the panel. Based on that response, a trade will or will not be opened. For example, at this moment, it is unlikely that a trade will open because even though the market shows a slight upward movement, it is actually more lateral. In that case, the system will simply wait. So that's it, my friends. This is how Aria Connector is set up and ready, waiting for good opportunities. Once you have placed the first pair, fully configured it, and received the first signal, you can open another pair and set up Aria again. Just remember that for each pair, you must assign a different expert number in automatic mode. This concludes the installation of Aria Connector. In the following videos, we will go through the explanation of the parameters so you can better understand this powerful tool. Thank you very much for completing the installation, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out.